this video, I want to relate the #1 print-on-demand niche of the year in 2023 to a popular computer game that I've played over the past few years, because in a roundabout way, they are very similar as it relates to print-on-demand sales. I'm going to tell you what happened to people who were selling t-shirts to the gamers like me who played this game, and then we'll see if maybe this will happen to the #1 niche of 2023, which, let's be honest, is probably Taylor Swift. And no, I do not condone or endorse selling anything related to Taylor Swift. I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's worth it, but these sales are incredible, right? It's been consistent throughout the whole year, and we'd be lying if we didn't acknowledge that it's probably been the top niche. So let's get to this video. So PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, or PUBG for short, was a computer game that was wildly popular and took the world by storm in 2017 because it was the first battle royale game to really catch on. That meant that if 100 people join one game, there's only going to be one person out of those 100 that is crowned the winner at the end. So it made wins really significant. People really were attracted to this playstyle, myself included. Now, of course, that translated into demand for print-on-demand t-shirts related to the game. Ultimately, what we see today on Amazon has been massively cleaned up. There used to be page after page after page of PUBG shirts. Now, I'm not condoning infringing directly on PUBG, but there were elements to the game that were completely within the limits, within the rights of what we could sell, that didn't infringe on PUBG's intellectual property. Now, this is not an example of that, I don't think. I don't know for sure, right? I'm not a lawyer, but if you win a game of PUBG, all right, if you're the 1 out of 100 that wins, your screen will flash the text, winner, winner, chicken dinner. So this is what I was talking about in the intro to this video. You don't need to include the word PUBG anywhere in your listing. You don't need to include any element from gameplay. You can simply create a text-based t-shirt that says winner, winner, chicken dinner. And guess what? There's probably already t-shirts that say that prior to the release of the game. So are they in the wrong? Like, who's in the wrong? Is the game in the wrong for copying those shirts, right? You get what I'm saying? I don't think that there always has to be somebody in the wrong. Now, flash forward, I'm pretty sure PUBG, the corporation that made the game, ultimately trademarked winner, winner, chicken dinner. And they also, for sure, went after all of the people on Amazon selling anything related to the game, okay? But before that happened, when the game was brand new, a ton of people jumped on and sold on Amazon and Amazon merch things related to gameplay, like the red crate. You saw shirts with that. Now, I'm not saying you should screenshot this from the game. I would definitely not do that, but there were people who would go and design, you know, a red cube with a blue cloth on top, and people who played the game, they knew what that was, and they would buy it on a t-shirt because they liked PUBG, and the little crate comes and it delivers you, you know, really cool, you know, gear in the game. The gray area is where a lot of sellers thrive, okay? But the gray area also can ultimately be your downfall, which is why I say steer clear of the gray area. All right, the PUBG examples, there's the winner, winner, chicken dinner. There's like a frying pan in the game that, you know, you can run around and bot people with the frying pan or throw it. So there were frying pan t-shirts. Like, you're definitely not in the wrong putting a graphic of a frying pan on a shirt, understanding that most likely who buys this is going to be somebody who plays the game, right? It's not like, oh, a computer game exists where a frying pan is a weapon, therefore no one can ever sell a t-shirt on Amazon with a frying pan. You see what I'm saying? But it's definitely a gray area if you're specifically targeting people that play the game. I don't know if that was a really like long-winded way of saying it. If it was, I apologize for being confusing, but that brings us to today. So if I jump on over to Merch Dominator, okay, and I'm going to go to NBA KDP, click bestsellers, then under advanced options, I'm going to go to hide brand and click yes, and I'm going to hit search. If we just sit back and look at the bestsellers throughout 2023, pretty much at any point, what do we notice? We see people like this one, Taylor, Taylor, Taylor. Okay, who do you think they are selling to? They're selling to fans of Taylor Swift, the gray area, right? Because there's a celebrity named Taylor, does that mean that no one can ever sell a t-shirt with the name Taylor in it? Gray area, you know what I mean? Huge driver of sales. I recommend steering clear, but a lot of POD sellers obviously are, you know, attracted to the potential upside of the size of people, the size of the audience, of the potential customer base for a shirt that ranks well. The hi, it's me, I'm the, you know, as another example, right? I didn't even do any search. These are just the organic bestsellers right now. Hi, it's me, I'm the whatever, it's me. I'm the problem, it's me, right? I think that's the song lyric. But you see people are abusing the gray area, cross-niching it, doing, you know, fully it basically. Here's the I'm the problem, it's me behind me. Here's another Taylor shirt. These are just the organic bestsellers. We didn't even do an actual search. If I type in, oh, look behind me here, it's a Taylor thing, you wouldn't understand. You know, how far are we gonna have to look before we see another Taylor thing? I probably scrolled past another one, didn't even realize it. Me and Karma vibe like that. Okay, maybe that's not a Taylor one. I don't want to assume that all of them are Taylor Swift, but there's for sure just a ton. I'm gonna scroll up here and just search for the word tailor and let's see the BSR, all right? How many sales are being driven to shirts indexed on the word tailor? Not that all of them have to even include that word, like the hi, it's me, I'm the, those shirts don't even need to say tailor. BSR, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 10,000, 12,000. 15,000, 15,000. I mean, it's insane. Team Taylor, lifetime member. Behind me, I heart Taylor. The unicorn, Taylor, magic is in you. It's a Taylor thing, right? You can't spell awesome without me. That doesn't even, but it's still indexed on Taylor. It's a Taylor thing you wouldn't understand. I mean, I heart TS. You see what I'm saying, guys? Like the Taylor Swift cross niched with Travis Kelce. I mean, my God, like this is all I wanted to show was just call attention to this gray area, guys. Like, cause I know a lot of you aren't gonna do this, like aren't gonna sell here, and you may get down on yourself that maybe things are a little bit slower for you than for other people. Like it's very common that people don't show what's actually selling for them because there really is almost no incentive to do that, right? But also what could be happening is you never know if the people that are flashing huge numbers just don't care, right? And they're just selling in these niches that could easily get them banned. The point of me sharing the PUBG stuff is that ultimately what happened is PUBG got Amazon to remove all of the infringing designs and even the ones that were in a gray area that weren't really even infringing, okay? All gone. And then they opened up their own Amazon shop with Amazon merch doing the fulfillment. And if you've been paying attention, Amazon merch has seen just a ton of big and small and medium-sized brands partnering up with them and allowing them to launch merch on their platform. PUBG was an example of that, which is why I thought of sharing their story and illustrating that gray area. Like I was saying, winner, winner, chicken dinner, like a simple text-based design. I'm sure 90% plus of merch sellers that watch this video would see winner, winner, chicken dinner on a shirt, not have any clue why it's popular, and then safely, you know, create that design text-based and sell it. And then it would be selling and they would be like, I don't know why it's selling, but I'll take the money, right? But this gray area, I don't know. Again, like I said, there's not always a point to my videos. I think 90% of the time there is. Today, I just felt like showing you that this gray area, a lot of people are thriving in, and reiterate that, you know, there are certain ways that, you know, some people go about it, like these with the Travis Kelce crossover, that are for sure just asking to get in trouble. And then there's stuff like this that just, you know, say the word Taylor a bunch of times. Do I think they're going to get in trouble? Maybe, right? Do I think they deserve to? Probably not, right? You should be allowed to put the name Taylor on a shirt. The fact that there's a big celebrity that has that name doesn't mean that you can never sell a Taylor shirt ever again. But do I think it's worth the risk of uploading a Taylor product to Amazon merch or Taylor Swift lyrics to Amazon merch? Absolutely not. I mean, learn from PUBG, you know what I mean? They cleared house. They got rid of all of the even partial, you know, matches to their game, right? Even if you had to take them to court and litigate and say, hey, this didn't actually have anything to do with your game. You know what I mean? Like I said, the frying pan as an example, they still took down the frying pans. And you don't necessarily have to have done anything wrong. We know that sometimes you just get your shirt taken down. Okay, so the whole point of this video, again, I guess, is to show you that this gray area exists, that there's people living in it, making a ton of sales, but you never know if one day it's going to be the PUBG thing where they partner with Amazon, every product gets taken down, and you receive strikes against your account. And potentially, if you're selling like the, you know, really blatant, obvious ones, you could lose your account. So play it safe, guys. That is my personal recommendation. I just wanted to acknowledge that this stuff is going on because all through 2023, this has been a very prevalent, predominant theme as far as print on demand niches go. And I wish, I don't know. Again, I don't even know what the point of this video really was, but if you enjoyed it, let me know in the comment section. Hit that like button, subscribe. I appreciate your time. Hopefully you thought this video was worth it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a new video.